Yes. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Are you guys ready? Do you know what was here before? Sheila, do you know this space was a toilet? Okay. Hi guys, Karibuni Kasarani Wiki. So this is a project that has been ongoing for a very long time. It's been ongoing for the last around 4 months. So finally we are on the last leg and we are just here to go through the project with you guys. We said we want interior design to be as interactive as possible. So we want to hear your views, want you to see the process and so that we can tell you more about the project. So the project is a very interesting one because it's for a diaspora client who was building for the mom. So it's very emotional as well, and it was more of a renovation. So I can't wait for you guys to see and even just be part of this project. With me is Sheila, my colleague. Hi Sheila.
Hi guys. So welcome to this project once again. We are super excited to be in this house. As you can see, we brought the whole crew here. So we just want to take you through the whole house, what we've done even in detail, so that you guys can understand it is not just about the work, it is about the love that is put in and the craftsmanship that we put in our work. So come with us as we take you through the project.
Come and see the final touch.
So guys, why don't you go inside? Because I'm so excited to show you guys how the house looks. Come.
I can't wait, Sheila.
Oh, look at this, guys. I mean, I'm always in awe of these houses whenever we visit after the work has been done. Because when you see how it looked initially and how it looks now, I'm telling you, you will be flabbergasted.
Wow.
Yes, you'll be wowed. So as you can see in this is the living room, by the way. You just that's the first room from the entrance. And the details here, guys, we have very well done gypsum. And something that I love about our gypsum, Shiro, you see the way we always give the provision for the curtain. So the curtain comes like, it's like a waterfall.
It's hidden.
Yes, it's hidden. It's like from up there you don't see the curtain rod. It's very neat and tucked in here. So that's a very nice feature to your house. You guys, I know you'd love it. And also we have the downlighters. This bring ambience to the room. These lights, you can choose which one you want on and off using the switch of light. Maybe at night you just want to use the downlighters, or maybe just the light in the chandelier or the snake light. So the switches allow you to just choose the kind of lighting you want, right? And Shiro, this chandelier is life. It's giving exquisite, it's giving classy, it's giving warmth at the same time. So I think this was just
giving modern.
It's giving modern. I mean, it's just perfect for this space. I really love it, honestly. Yes, and also as you can see under the gypsum, we have the snake lights, as I had mentioned. This is just lighting.
Just inside the bulkhead.
Yes, inside the bulkhead. Lighting to give you mood for, you know, your space, right? I love this.
Oh my God. You know, it's actually very hard for me to believe it's the same space. I'm like, just pinch me. Make me believe it's the same space. So,
yes.
Because if you guys, I think it's very important for you guys to see what was here before. Oh, goodness. I love what has been done. So we had to bring in a touch of modernity. And then the other thing is that it's always your project. It is your house. We will recommend, but then it's you. who has the final say. Yeah. So for example, this client was like, no, I don't want the whole structure to be gypsum.
Yeah.
So I want something like a storage compartment at the bottom. So we always put that into mind. So some designs, you might look at them and wonder, okay, why? So we always give the client priority. It is your house.
Yes.
Tell us to build it in a certain way. As long as it's safe and allowed, it is your house.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is not yet done. You can see, guys, it's still an ongoing project. We are almost done. So the doors just to make everything neat and more storage. So another thing, the owner of this home is a mature lady. So we had to put to thought what sort of flooring to do.
Okay.
Because as we age, of course, things like arthritis, things like cold feet, kidogo. So we had to bring in that aspect of just warmth in the house.
Okay.
So we did SPC laminates, just interlocking laminates, just to bring in some sort of warmth.
Yeah.
Because tiles are not very friendly.
Yeah.
Carpets, again, there are people who are allergic to carpets. So you guys talk to Finewood, to Mona Solutions. We have nice solutions.
Anything you need, Yani, tell us your problem.
We got you. We got you. Ready? Do you know what was here before? This space was a toilet. This was a toilet. Yes, it was. It was an outside toilet.
I came when it had already been.
Or should we call it a cloakroom?
Okay, yeah.
It was an outside cloakroom. So there was a door here, and then there was a corridor here. That was leading to now the balcony.
Yes.
So this space was very tight because the kitchen was starting from somewhere here and there was a wall. So you can imagine how small the space is. But just opening up, bringing down that wall allows some sort of room. So the kitchen is still the same size, but now there is room on this side. So it doesn't look too tight.
Yeah. Can you see this can be a dining space?
Yes.
I mean, this can fit a very nice
people, four-seater.
Yes, this would do a nice round table, your breakfast, maybe a snack. Maybe this is a nice place for dining. So guys, don't be afraid of bringing down your walls. these walls sometimes when you are doing your construction, yes, they look functional, but when time passes and we have to redo our spaces and we want something very modern and very functional, you realize these things can go down, right?
Sheila, I also understand where some people come from. They're like, hey, how safe is it? We have to tell you guys, we have a group of qualified.
Yes.
We have a qualified team. So by the time we are bringing down a wall, we have already looked at it with the engineers. We have already looked at it with the architect. So in terms of implication, what is the implication of this wall? And we don't bring down structural walls.
Yes.
So
the load-bearing walls, we don't touch them. We have to really do our homework on that. We want your house to still be intact and it can still last for many more years.
Right?
I think we have talked a lot. We want to see the kitchen.
So come with us, guys. So, oh my God. I think this is like my favorite feature.
This is just,
this glass block.
this is unique.
So the problem with this space before, because we come and analyze the side, the problem with this space before was lighting. So how we had to come up with a creative way of bringing in light, and at the same time maximizing on storage, because it was zero storage. It was kidogo storage. So we had to look at that as well.
True.
So we introduced the glass blocks just to bring in that aspect of light, and then also safety. I think you can also see them from the outside. So these are very safe. Before someone breaks into that into the space.
I mean, like, how thick are they? I think they're really thick.
They're very, very thick.
Yes.
So they're still very decorative.
Yeah.
So Team Finewood,
Telling you anytime.
right here we have our fridge cabinet.
Wow.
So our fridge normally is cladded for. So that what that avoids is that dead space over there when you're looking at maybe from the dining area and you're just seeing some cold gray color. So it's covered, it's well cladded. So, and then on top of the fridge cabinet we normally have some extra storage. So this is very, very important instead of just leaving the space like that. Another thing to note about our cabinets is that they hit the ceiling. So normally what that does is it avoids, you know, the way you can have space at the top and then it's hard to clean it off, or you find that people are just storing let's say boxes of milk or whatever. So we avoid, we try and make it as neat as possible by making sure that our cabinets are hitting the ceiling. So that is something unique about Finewood. So the other feature, look at our channels. These handles are classy. And then look at the end, they have a very neat finish. So it's not the kind of finish that will scratch you or anything. So definitely that's something very unique about Finewood kitchens. Then look at this, our signature design. We definitely have to give you a spice rack next to your cooker, because we look at functionality, guys. We want to make sure that your kitchen is as functional as possible. And then on top of that, we have your storage cabinets. So these ones are very important. Remember, the client wanted to maximize on storage. So storage. So we can't, of course, we have to marry the designs. So you remember seeing this grill, the window grill. You saw it on the other side. So of course for symmetry, this is also something we had to change. So at the end of it all, look at this, guys. Look at this. Just something to add modernity. We wanted to make this space very modern. We wanted to make it very classy. We also wanted to make it as functional as possible. This is beautiful. So Sheila, you see, I like the fact that this space is very small, and it does not stop the space from looking classy. The working triangle is there, there's the fridge, the range is there,
and then there's the sink.
Yes.
We always consider these things functionality, guys. Functionality.
And aesthetics. This is quite boring.
So you can see the cabinetry. This we always just engage the clients a lot because there's the color scheme that we need to work with.
Don't let having a small kitchen make you settle for less.
Yes.
Finewood will work with you to make sure
We bring your Pinterest dreams into reality. Yes guys, so that kitchen just caught me off guard, mind-blowing, but now let's rush to the washroom. So we did some very modern looking tiles. As you can see, the tiles are running from the top to the bottom all around in the bathroom so that it can be very easy to clean, and it gives you a very nice finish to the bathroom. We also did a 4-way concealed piping system for this shower. As you can see, the sprout is looking very nice. It's a chrome finish, but it looks very nice and modern. And this also as well, very nice finishes. So your bathroom looks very modern, even if it's really small, but very functional as well. So on this side of the wall, we did a nice nook. This is something we really like to do on our bathrooms because this is very functional. It gives you space to put your shampoos, your conditioner, your body washes, and anything that you use to take a bath. And it's very modern, as opposed to the soap dishes that we used to have a while back, and now we are going into a more modern, more refreshing, more nice looking bathroom. So this bathroom is not very big, but it has functionality and still looks really nice. I really hope the camera guy is going to show you the details to these tiles because they are love it. So guys, now this is the washroom. As you can see, the tiles are the same as the ones in the bathroom. The details are the same from top to bottom. This makes it very nice to clean and also looks really nice. So it's classy, looks very nice, guys. And the space is a little bit, it's not too tight for a washroom. And as you can see on this side of the wall, we've given the provision of the nook as well, because this can be used for your tissues, also for decorating purposes. You can put a small flower plant here. Looks very nice. The toilet doesn't have to be boring, guys. It can look nice. And your houses don't have to look boring because you feel like they're small. Let me take you to the bedroom. This is our first bedroom, guys. It looks very clean. And one thing maybe the camera guy will show you is the type of lightings that we have done in all the rooms. These lightings are very, very nice because let me just switch them on and off so that you can see how it brings the different moods. So you can see that is a really, really bright white. That is almost a bluish white. Whoa, that's a warm white. Don't you like that in your room? So you can incorporate such kind of lightings into your house, not just the normal bright white light, guys. So Finewood is just about giving you options, making your space very functional and look really nice as well. So behind me here we have the wardrobe. These are sliding door wardrobes. This we use mostly in spaces that feel a little bit small. As you can see from this side, this is where you would put your bed ideally, and the space that would be left is not too big for a pull-out wardrobe. So for such tiny spaces, we do sliding door wardrobes, still the same size as regular wardrobes, but now we eliminate the fact that you need space to pull out your wardrobe. So you can just take a look inside and it looks nice and neat. I mean, this can be a nice study room, it can be a nice bedroom, and there's not much to it. So maybe Shiro will take on the next bedroom and show you guys what we also did on the wardrobes. Okay, so this is like the master. You see, guys, we are still cleaning up and trying to make it as neat as possible, so don't make the mess. So initially, as we said, storage was a problem. In this house, the biggest issue is storage. So we came up with two places for storage, rather two wardrobes for storage. So we have this one with the pigeons, mostly for folding.
because sometimes you need to fold your clothes. So this one has the pigeons, ideally for folding. And then we also have a dresser right here. So we tried and made it as functional as possible for the user. Again, it's about the end user. So she wanted a dresser there, and we had to incorporate a dresser there. The mirror is about to get installed. We'll install that. Right here, voila. So we have your chrome pipes, a bit of hanging. Remember the pigeons over there for holding. So here we do the hanging and your drawers for your panties, for your bras, for socks, whatever, or whatever you need to do with the space. So that's just about it. And then something else, the floor, remember, we had to make it as warm as possible. So there's no place, apart from the washrooms and the kitchen, other spaces are very warm. So Finewood does a brilliant job at customizing your spaces, at just making your spaces feel very personal. So over here, we had to focus on the lighting just to make it look very beautiful, to add in a bit of beauty and also functionality again. You don't want this place to be dark and at night just to have one light. So we had to incorporate just a few spotlights and down lighters for that purpose. So the project has taken time. I know we are saying 3 months and you feel like it was just kidogo.
Yes,
It was kidogo a lot. Maybe it was,
I think sometimes the variance of getting materials and having them supply and then, just bringing the fundis together and getting the work done. Sometimes it brings a variance in the timelines, but we do try our best to push the deadline, guys. We try to push the deadlines as much as possible. We know you guys want to move into your spaces as much as possible. You want to experience your new spaces. So yeah, we know about that, but we still do our best to make sure we have done them in the right timeline.
And then I've also come to realize renovations are the ones that take a bit more time than new spaces.
Yes, I feel like maybe it's because we really need to work with a space that was already functional.
Yeah.
And we need to find creative ways to still make them look nice and functional and all that. So maybe that could be a factor into why they take a bit of time.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's it.
But
What do you guys think? I think just engage us in your comments. Tell us what you think takes more time. Is it the renovation or is this the new project?
Yes, and we also like some feedback from our previous clients. We want to hear what you guys, how are you experiencing your spaces that we have done? How are you liking it? Is it still as functional as we had said it would be? Right? Those are feedback that we really, really like.
Yeah,
and we also want our new clients and even the people we engage with to get the real comments from the real people who have experienced us.
So if you've worked with Finewood before and you're willing to allow us into your space, please call us. We will come and just show people.
Yeah.
It's been in existence for quite some time.
Yes.
And diaspora clients, this should give you some sort of faith.
Yeah.
We have delivered for this client. We've not ran away with the money. I know that's the biggest fear for most people.
Yes, that's an elephant in the room most of the time, and people don't know how to really talk about it. But we do assure you guys, we send you photos, we send you videos, we show you the progress of the work. We want to engage you as much as possible so that you can really believe and see what it is that we are doing in your space.
Are you ready to see the next place?
Are you?
I am. So Sheila, what I like most about Finewood projects is that they incorporate women. And you know what women do for any project.
Yes, most of our clients or some of our clients really appreciate the feminine touch in, the designs, and also just for us coming into the site, taking measurements, giving our opinions. Some people do appreciate that, and we also love it that we have women in construction. I mean, this is not just a man's job. We are not saying what a man can do, a woman can do, but hey, we are here. So maybe I can say, I can give a small detail about the walls that we have done. As I had mentioned before, so we do, this is a textured wall, as a layman can say, a wall master. And you can see this side is more of a spiral shape, and on this side is like a raindrop, so it comes or it runs from the top to the bottom. So these are small details that, guys, you don't really necessarily know, but here at Finewood we tell you, hey, you know what, we can do this here and maybe something else here, and it makes sense, right?
For the outside, we had to look for a moisture-proof bulb for the outside. Of course, you don't want dark spaces in your compound. Really don't want dark spaces in your compound.
Yes, as you can see, it's a tight corridor, and at night you might feel kind of shaken up when there's no light outside here. But this is a very good addition to the outside wall, and also when it rains, it's safe.
We're saying about the touch.
Yes,
Let's look at the flower the flower pot. So this one can be used for your kitchen garden. And you guys would be like, oh, let's plant geodes over here. So currently they have cabro on, but this one's will be removed. So we can do we will do a small kitchen garden over here. And a few flowers on that other side. Something else, look at this. So do you remember the glass blocks we were seeing on the inside? You can't now see them from the outside. So this was just introduced to allow light. We needed as much light as possible on the inside. So from the outside, it looks like a normal window, but we know what's going on the inside. So
Functional. I mean, that's what Finewood is about. And
functionality and aesthetics.
Thank you. Yeah, so as you can see, when the cabros did extend all the way through the compound, through the back side of the house as well. And we talked about just trying to maintain that cleanliness, a well put together house. And that is why we had to extend the cabros all the way around the house. As we said, when it rains, it pours. But we do want, when it pours, our house to still remain clean, right?
As clean as possible.
Yes, as clean as possible.
So yeah, moving on. Remember me telling you from the inside, those are toilets here. This is where it was being accessed.
Oh yeah.
Sheila, this house has really transformed. Like it's even hard for us to now remember where things were. We are a bit confused at this particular point.
Video.
But and then there was a lot of mess over here when it comes to piping. So see how neatly done it is currently. So of course we have a qualified team, as we said. Here we are joined by Kefa, our electrician. Mwambie kitu.
Hi guys.
Unafanya nini hapo? You can tell us what you're doing.
Okay, na connect pump. So tuna replace ilikuwa ile ya kwanza. Imeharibika. So tunafanya mpya. Kama unaweza ona. So hii ndio mpya tumetoa. So tunataka kureplace ili tutoe hii ya zamani, haifanyi. Tunataka kuweka mpya.
Kwa hivyo umesema story ya pressure, Magic One haina pressure hapa, ni zero. As in hiyo story imeisha, si ndio?
Story ya maji kwa pressure ni low, imeisha. Tushaleta mpya. Sasa itakuwa sawa.
Very nice.
Hata client atafurahia.
Nice, and it looks very nice. Yani, if you compare it with the previous one, this looks really good. Hata kama iko nje inakaa vizuri. Yes.
So we make sure by the time you left your house, vitu ziko sawa. Things are okay.
Yeah.
So there was a door here, guys, believe it or not. And now we have what? A dead end, some sort of dead end, and now there's a window. I think we'll be able to appreciate it more when we see it from the other side. But guys, there was a door here, believe it or not. I think our camera team and our team, the social media team will show you how it was before, so that you believe it.
Yeah.
So let's go to the other side and we'll talk more about it.
Yes, so guys, we brought you into a very nice space as well in this house. It is an extension of the other side of the house. And you guys will not believe this whole side was a wall, right? So we had to get some space for the door and the window here. And this is it's just an extension of the other house. So we did a small kitchenette here. We did some storage at the bottom, nice granite countertop. We have, a sink and a shelf for just, storage and all that, because it is not at the main kitchen of this house.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you guys, the transformations that happen in these spaces, you guys will not believe your eyes.
They better engage Finewood.
Yes, engage us. We will just give you
ideas
after ideas after ideas.
And implement those ideas.
Yes. So yeah, this is the rest of the room. Shiro, you'll tell them how we did this other side of the room.
So the entire space was a hollow space. And remember, we said as Finewood, we are good at what we do. So when it comes to partitioning of the space and utilization, so we had to do that for the sake of just partitioning the spaces that for two different people. Rather, they can be used for they will be used for two different people. So that sort of privacy and making the space feel as personal as possible. And then this was not here before. So previously, this is where you'd enter from, over here. So it's actually somewhere here. There's a wall, and then there's some door that would lead now to this room. But now we have introduced this bathroom. You remember the bathroom we killed on that side? Rather, we got rid of. We replaced it here. So whoever is going to be using this space now will feel like they have some sort of privacy because there is no shared space between this place inside the other place.
Yes.
So we love what we do at Finewood. We would love to meet up with you. We'd love to engage with you.
Yeah. I also like, this door that we used in the bathroom.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's not just a kawaida door that we use, and also it has that.
Oh, it's glazed.
Yes, it has
Glazed.
that, so you don't feel like there's no privacy, but also looks good and also looks different.
It does.
Yes.
So we'd love to hear your comments. We'd love to make interior design as interactive as possible.
Yes.
Give us ideas. Give us those projects.
Yes.
We'd love to renovate your spaces for you. Right here, I can't believe I'm using this entrance because initially we had an entrance right here, and over there where the door is, we had a staircase. So this space was very unutilized, for lack of a better word. So Sheila, can you see the staircases that were introduced?
Yes, guys. I think if we have some Instagram fanatics here, they will see what this rails had been done. Yani, they were your normal kawaida staircase rails that people don't even really bother to look at.
Yeah.
But when you transformed these guys, me, I was in shock. I was like, hey, these things can look really nice and really good, even in a very normal setup like these stairs, you see? Because these stairs lead up to the rest of the house, but we don't need to have the kawaida rails. You can see this rails, they look very neat and very well done.
Yes.
I like this so much.
Yes. So the rest of the house, I think that's where the tenants are.
Yeah.
So we had to bring in that element of privacy that for the owner, the landlord.
Yes.
So over here, no one can access it. So
Yes.
it's only at our own will.
Uh-huh.
Listen, that you will allow people in and out. but the privacy, tick, tick, tick.
Yes, and we have also incorporated the wall texture from the other side to this side, so that the house really feels very seamless and put together, so that anybody who's from the other side and happens to come to this side can see, oh wow, this is still one and the same thing. So I love that the detail has gone all the way up to the other side of the houses.
Yes, and the one thing I keep on emphasizing, utilization of space. Can we have extra storage under the stairs? So this one can be used for construction materials or whatever the client says we're doing. But the key thing we wanted to achieve here is privacy. Yes, privacy, especially for the owner of the house.
Yes. We did a textured wall to the whole of the parking area and the exterior.
Yeah.
This is a textured wall, so it gives a lot of character to this wall, so that they are not just your simple normal walls, and they make it look really nice and exquisite. So yeah, we decided to do that, and this color is very warm and, you know, inviting. Something else we also did was the cabros to this space, because initially it was just a bare land, but we wanted to give it a nice touch. We wanted the space to feel very clean, and, you know, just somewhere you can maintain it really well.
Sheila, do you know how hard it is for people to actually try and picture that? Because now, how was it before? Just trying to
You'll see, guys. So this is a nice solution for such a space. Whenever you feel like your exterior is not looking very put together, you go for cabros.
Yeah, very true.
Yes.
And also the other thing, more about the parking space.
Yes. So this also was an area we thought was really nice for the parking space. So yeah, as you can see, it's put together. 2 cars can fit in here very well. So yeah, guys, this is an option, and it's actually very nice because your house looks very neat.
We always say Finewood is all about functionality. So this place is very functional. I like that detail, Sheila.
Yes.
So something else we also did here, the windows were very small. I told you the house was very old. I think it's like 25 something years, 25, 26 years old.
Yeah.
So it was a bit old, and we wanted to modernize it.
Yeah.
And one of the things that play a huge role when it comes to modernizing space is the structure.
Yes.
So when it comes to the windows, we definitely had to put a final touch to it. So we expanded the windows, and then we also came up with, we also installed modern grills. So these ones are safer, they are firmer, and the sliding aluminium rails, the windows, they give it a very modern touch. So just to compare, you can see that one above there, Sheila. You can tell the grills were kitambo, they were made way back. So this is a very nice comparison. So we would not have amended that space for reasons best known to the client. But yeah, so that modern touch and even wall molding, guys, there are small things that make such a huge difference. Small things that make a huge difference,
and they make your space look very nice. You guys see people's houses and you wow, like how did this house, this must have cost this much, it must have been done a lot of work, but these small details, Shiro, they make the place look really nice. Maybe you can also tell them something about this planter that you installed for the plant.
Okay, so owing to the fact that there is cabro that was done, we wanted to bring in a bit of life to this whole compound. So we decided, because we always go with the client's needs. So the client needed more ample space for parking her cars. We also thought of adding just a flower pot, just to bring some sort of life. I like what trees and nature does to the environment. So we definitely had to do that, and also to just marry the tree over there.
A very nice avocado tree,
which is very sentimental to the client.
Oh yeah, that's also something.
I love the fact that Finewood is all about constructing. We're now doing construction, because this is honestly a lot of construction involved. Not just your interior spaces. We do all that and more. Sheila, do you remember that door that was here?
Yes, you guys can't believe these spaces. I'm telling you, they transform, and you feel like I was not here just a few months ago.
Right?
But yes, you are here.
There's a door that was here, and when we come into your space, the beauty of us coming into your space, we try our best and make every space make sense based on your needs. So there was a door that was here leading to this other side. It's a rental unit. You know the way you can have your car house and then decide to rent out some space. So it was like a rental unit. So we decided, for the sake of privacy, we decided to move the door from here to another space we will show you shortly. And also the tank was somewhere here. So in terms of storage space and places for hanging, there was no space to hang clothes. So look at how everything has just gone into place, and it's very functional. We need these things for our clothes.
And it can't just be right somewhere where there's a door. So this was very nice.
So guys, we can't wait to engage with you. We want to make interior design as interactive as possible.
Yes, we do, and we love to show you guys the work we can do for you. Don't be too rigid on what you think is what is there. We have loads and loads of ideas, guys. Come to our showroom, visit us there at Ruiru along Thika Super Highway.
Follow us on our social media pages.
Subscribe, please. And comments, guys. We like it to be interactive. We want to know your ideas, what you feel about these spaces, right? So give us a call as well. We have our numbers on our social media pages. Whenever you need something to be attended to, even when you're just doing an inquiry, give us a call.
At Finewood, we make your Pinterest dreams
come to reality.